waited for 6 hours for this woman. 6 hours only to go and watch God knows what.
Do you think you are to be writing this kind of stupid message because I'm on a WhatsApp group with you? You think you have access to me? You want to be writing my name in full, mentioning my name? The audacity.
Was when Chioma invited the girls to, they went to Abuja, I think in a transport hotel, I guess. They went there, they had fun. Chioma was like the host. They had a lot of games, they talked about what, like, never have I ever game. And lo and behold, Miriam was invited, like in the former previous episode where she was like a plus one. Tiana brought her as a plus one. So she came. When she came, she came very late though. She was like, greet everybody, hi, yes, hi. She has this beautiful spec, and she was like, hi. So when she wanted to greet Caroline was just like, so Miriam was like, ugh. She came, she was almost calling everybody be word, and Karen was like, oh, this girl is too vast. So, and Chioma's scene, it was okay. They were mostly dressing up. They had this chair dancing. So Miriam fought to make sure that she won that chair. And Chioma was like, well, I'm a host. I have to allow her to win because it's going to be bad on me if I don't. So the next day, Chioma went to the rooms to see the girls, to know how they are doing. She went to Laura's room to know how she's doing. Laura was like, we are good, yeah. You said we're not friends, but we're good. She's like, yeah. Then she went to Caroline's room. They kind of just had some chit chat there. Then after it, the next episode was like they had to go for a gathering, like a race ride, which Tiana wasn't around because Tiana was already exhausted. Maybe she drank so much. Okay, she was like, remember Iyabo traveled to Turkey. Okay, so she's not in this episode. Evening dinner and evening they were like, okay, talk about yourself. Talk to us what someone you met before and the behavior you witnessed is not what you're saying now. So all of them were like, Laura talked about Tiana talked about Laura. They were like, Laura is this person, but people thought she's like this, but she's not like this, whatever. Then Caroline talked about Chioma talked about Caroline. So it's not like praising each other, telling them, okay, this is what you might think you're saying, but this is exactly how this person is. So after they went back to Lagos, Laura called a meeting. In the meeting, she was trying to invite the girls to her fashion shows that she's having with her friend Aisha. So this fashion line is like a clothing line she just did. So when she called the girls, lo and behold, it was only 4 girls showed up. They are 6 in number, only 4 came around. So Laura was really pissed off. She was like, you know what, if they don't want to come, they should not come. I don't care. Laura said anytime, anywhere Chioma is, Karen is there. Then, yeah, was it Tiana said, Karen na follow. Yeah, but bust out. Like follow. They'll be like, I said, yes, now, if anywhere Chioma goes, Caroline goes. That means Caroline is a follower, okay? Yabo, okay, that came back, she just came back. Remember, she was not in there. She didn't join them to Chioma's event. So she was like, she now called Chioma, how far? Where are you? She's like, I'm in Abuja. I had an emergency, so I had to stay back. Okay. So, but she's like coming back. So, all right, can you come? You didn't come for this meeting. She's like, yeah, she didn't. So like, what about Caroline? She also didn't know her, so she doesn't know anything about Caroline. Said, all right, guys, no problem. So Miriam called Chioma for like a little bit of talk and everything. They talked about like other things. Like, okay, you didn't come for Laura's event, like meeting. Well, she's having a show. Would you like to come? I would like you to come. I don't know, the tension is too much, everything. She talked about her issue with Karen that gave her half shake and everything, and she was like, she didn't really like it. So Chioma was like, okay, she not told Chioma that they are thinking Caroline is a follower. Her follower, Chioma was like, no, Caroline has her own mind. She can do whatever she wants to do. She doesn't need someone to follow. Okay, so as time progresses, Chioma later on called Caroline and told Caroline about this event, this fashion show, and told her the meeting these girls had that they are referring to her as a follow. Caroline was pissed off. Karen was not having it. Caroline was mad. Like she was like, how dare they call her such a name? She's not a follow. She doesn't even like she has a mind of her own, you know. And for Miriam, she is a mother. She doesn't like someone referring her as referring her with the B word. She should use another words and everything. So Miriam is about to host the girls, and she was like extending her invitation to Caroline to come also. So Caroline was like, sure, she's going to grace her meeting. She's going to definitely come and see, but she'll still make up her mind if Miriam is going to be her friend or not. So during the D-Day of Laura Ikeji's fashion show, the girls got there. The fashion show was supposed to start by 2 or whatever, but it started very late, like 6 hours late, work on the fashion show. But they didn't really work because especially Miriam was like, she's tired, she cannot do the work and everything. So it was only Iyabo and this daughter were like working. Actually for me personally, the fashion show was just like basic wear, casual wears, not even like main casual wear, casual, just like school, like let me say university, first year, second year, third year, just like people that are just like normal street wears, I guess. It's not really something of a runway type of fashion show. So I think it's like streetwear fashion show. And it's not like designs that we've not seen. We've seen all this, everything there. Like it's something that is popular anywhere you go. You can definitely see her design. So I don't know why I don't think she wasted so much money on doing it, because it's sometimes kind of a waste if she really puts in so much money in that fashion show, right? So the guests, because it was only the Real Housewives of Lagos were the guests, those guests were not like having it. They were like, wow, one, the timing, it started very late. Two, the dresses were like, they didn't even understand. It was kind of horrible. Tiana was the only one saying that it's bad, like in everybody's face, but other girls were like saying it in their mind, but they were like, but Tiana was like, this is terrible. So after it's like when they were like greeting Laura and Aisha, they were like, oh god, I love this, I want to take this, I want to take that in different colors, I would like to take this, just try supporting your friend. Like, let me say my truth, if I am in this situation, okay, I wouldn't really tell you immediately that your fashion mess, like when you're so happy smiling. I might tell you later on. I also definitely will support, but I will not buy some, like I will not, like if I don't like it, I will just like get some, okay. I won't really go into it so much and everything. I might tell you, I might not tell you. It all depends on how close I am to you and how, sometimes like you might love someone so much, everything they do is perfect in your eyes. Yeah, sometimes when you love someone, you might like someone so much, anything they do, you won't even know that they fucked up. You will be like, I love this, something like that. So I think that's just what happened, and everybody was like, they don't just want wahala. So most of them were like, they laughed over it. So it's only Tiana was like, pretenders, as if she don't know, like she knows that Laura is wahala. So everybody were not having it. They did not dress up, okay? They did not dress up to have an issue on that day. So after everything, Laura saw Chioma. She made a toast, and she was like, oh yes, Chioma. She even mentioned Chioma on her toast. Chioma was like, man, I live rent free in this girl's head and everything. She was like, can't this girl just have a moment? Oh my god. Chioma, like, can't you just breathe? Because it's like you're obsessed, right? So Chioma was like, whatever. So when Chioma, later on, Laura found out that why Chioma came was because Miriam really told her, come, please. She was like, I thought she just came, but knowing that Miriam kind of extended this invitation to her, and Caroline, she was like, well, whatever. So, Chioma dressed very well. Like, her outing were like killing. So she was almost like she's among the models. That clothes Chioma is wearing is the type of clothes that was supposed to be modeled. her clothes supposed to be modeled in that way, but apparently she's like guest. Okay, she just dressed like Paris fashion show. That's just how she dressed. So after it, I think she forgot her glasses. Miriam saw the glass and was like, "Oh, Chioma forgot her glasses. Oh yeah, you are the host now. You have to give it to Miriam. Give it to Chioma." Miriam like, "Ah, she forgot. I'll give it to mine. I'll give it to the security." I'm like, oh god, Laura. I think she just pissed that Chioma did not come on her own, that someone had to tell Chioma to come. But that was just the end of it. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to give me a like. Remember to follow me. And I'll see you in season 8. Bye.